What is good, y'all? What is good? Mikey T, the movie star here. Let me just get my
What
sound
is good,
situated.
y'all? What is good?
We got an exclusive interview tonight. Going to be blessed to be joined by my guy, Kid. Blessed to be joined by my guy, a frequent collaborator, I would call him. And we're going to be doing a live interview. I'm going to send him the link in just a second. And remember, y'all can shoot your questions into the chat if you want. And let me just say, for everybody that's going to be watching the interview, this joint might be a little jumbled. I've got quite a few questions. We got quite a few topics that we're going to cover, but also I'm going to be doing some rapid fire questions. Pause. I'm going to be doing multiple questions where we just ask, you know what I mean, quick questions. And I think it could work out because there's some interesting topics. Kid's going to be joining us in just a few minutes. Much love to my bro Kid. One of the best to ever do it from the NO. You know I'm smoking before we get going. I take all my interviews very serious. Been working at this pretty much for the last few days. I had touched base with Kid about a week ago. You know what I mean? We wanted to touch on a couple topics, but I was under the impression that I was going to be doing an interview with Jay Hood. So I wanted to give him the respect before I spoke to anybody else. I had a couple different hip hop channels reach out to me. Mikey T, we want to get your thoughts. Obviously, I do a lot of interviews. When I interview artists, I actually talk about current topics with them as well. Tonight with Kid, we're going to be talking about 50's new show, Hip Hop Homicides. We're going to be talking a little bit about BMF, which has just come back into rotation. We're going to be talking about also working with Drake. We're going to be talking about working with where else are we going to go with it tonight? We're going to get the whole story uncovered of Mrs. Officer as well. The whole Mrs. Officer story is going to get uncovered. I don't think I ever really spoke to Kid about that on the channel. So tonight, that's what we're going to do. A couple other topics as well. Nas, Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt, Illmatic, Get Rich or Die Trying. You know what I'm saying? A couple different topics. Fire ass shit right here too. This GMO shit's like 30%. Shit's like 30%. Definitely appreciate Kid for coming in for the long format interview tonight. He'll be joining me in the next few minutes. This week, what do we have coming this week? New interview dropping with Smart. That's right, the follow up, the second piece with Smart. I'm doing that this week. Also, working on what else do I got? The next piece of the Hot Boy Turk interview. When I had first done an interview with Hot Boy Turk, he spoke on Young Thug. At this point in time, Hot Boy Turk actually has met Young Thug. Hot Boy Turk has actually met Young Thug, so he gave me a little bit of an update on that. Just a whole lot of work coming out, man, and so many new interviews to do. You know what I mean? I actually just connected with dude from Brooklyn, dude from Harlem, and then we got dude who used to be signed with the Clips coming up. I'm not going to unveil none of my interviews just yet. I'm not going to unveil the interviews just yet, but just know that I got some heat coming. You know what I mean? So we're going to get it kicked off with Kid tonight. What did I do? What did I do yesterday? Oh yeah, that's right. I had to come on here and really show my ass yesterday, but we're gonna get it set off with Kid tonight. And then, like I said, I got one of the biggest rising artists from Brooklyn coming in. I'm not gonna reveal no names. I got one of the biggest artists from Brooklyn coming in. I've got one of the most classic stories from Harlem to tell. What up, J Star? What's popping with you, J Star 718? Appreciate you tapping in on the live stream tonight. Y'all make sure you share this video one time. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you share this video one time. Kid is about to join us. He has just stepped into the green room. We got quite a bit to talk about tonight. Kid should be tapping in just a few minutes. So everybody get your shit rolled up. Take your last hit of weed. Take your last hit of weed and all that. Get your shit rolled up. Pour up. Show's about to get started in a minute. You know, because I appreciate Kid coming back to the channel for the live podcast tonight. Appreciate him coming back to the live podcast tonight. You know, tonight I got a few things to say. Kid's gonna have a lot to say, I'm sure. We're just starting off 2023. Hope everybody is starting up 2023 right. You heard? I hope y'all are starting off 2023 right and productive. You know what I mean? Making the right decisions when it comes to whatever you're doing in life. You know what I mean? I'm taking this shit serious. Not to say that I've been taking this shit serious since 2009. Hold on, what's going on? I need to get in tune on my phone so I can make sure I got all my, you know what I'm saying? Make sure I got all my social media devices active while we're live streaming. What up, Hartford? Let me know what city and state y'all is tapping in from tonight. Wherever y'all are tapped in from. Okay, there we go. We Gucci. What up, Rizzy? What up, Rizzy? Black Caesar, what's popping? What up? Hartford, Connecticut in the building. Everybody share this video one time. You know what I mean? Hit that like button when you're tapping in. Let me know what city and state you're coming in from. We're about to be joined by Kid. Oh, what up? Fax Media. Yeah, you know, I don't play that shit, man. I don't play that shit on the real. You know what I mean? I would never come on here and talk shit on somebody over not doing an interview. You know what I mean? Like, that ain't even the end all be all. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you know, it's like Math had said on his show, at the end of the day, when these dudes are coming on our channel and telling their stories, we are fans of these guys who come on our channel. Otherwise, why would we have them on the channel? You know what I mean? If we weren't genuinely intrigued and interested in the things that they were doing on the internet, there would really be no point in us doing some of the stuff that we got started doing. I mean, some of my first interviews were actually with my favorite artists that were out. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Ali Vegas. I'm talking about Dead Prez. I'm talking about AZ. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Domination, Feed the Wolves, reading about the clique from G Unit that separated from the group that went on to get a record deal. Freaky Zeke, the president of Dipset. You know what I mean? And now we've got Kid coming on the channel. Hell yeah. Tell Kid I was banging his record on repeat 2 days ago. Big Body Benz. Very interesting you say that. I had done an interview with Kid late 2021, and we actually talked in depth about Big Body Benz. You know, with Shorts coming up, though, I should probably throw that back up. One of his best records. Yeah, but I definitely appreciate everybody tapping in. Make sure you get rolled up. Get situated for tonight because I have an epic live stream, live interview, live podcast to present to y'all. Everybody hit that like button and make sure you share this one time. Get right for the live stream. And make sure you guys post your questions in the chat. Make sure y'all post your questions in the chat. Because you know how it is on this channel. I'm interactive. See. Yeah, messed up on last night's stream. My lighter was literally over there on the counter. My lighter was literally over there on the counter. It was dead ass hilarious. But you gotta understand, man, when I be on my stream and I don't really be focused on no other shit. I don't really be focused on anything else, man. I don't be focused on anything else when it comes to this hip hop shit, you guys. Let me see what's going on. Here we go. All right, y'all, hit that like button. All right, what's going on? We got like 35 people in here, 8 likes. Let's get those likes up. 39 people in here, 9 likes. Let's get them likes up, you guys. Hit that like button first of all. We got Kid in the green room. He is about to join us. Kid is pretty much getting right now. You know what I mean? He's about to come out, join us. He's about to pop out into the club. He's got a walkthrough tonight on the Mikey T, the Movie Star podcast. But we're going to make history, man. We're going to make history on tonight's show. That's right, bro. Blunt in hand. Blunt in hand. Just before the show, Kid was messaging me. Pretty interesting, man. Pretty interesting shit. But we got an array of topics to speak on tonight. You know, rest in peace, Takeoff. Rest in peace, PNB Rock. You know what I mean? 2 fallen rappers in the last, you know what I mean? In the last little bit of time that we're going to speak on. What up? We got Providence, Rhode Island in the building. Okay. Providence, Rhode Island's in the building tonight. Kid's just about ready to join us, it seems. He'll be tapping in just a second. Make sure y'all share this video with at least one friend. Let them know they can get in their kid question tonight if they've had one. 718 J Star, what's up with you, man? Y'all make sure you go subscribe to Kid's YouTube channel. Let me get that joint up for everybody right now so y'all can go subscribe to Kid. I'm going to put up his IG as well so y'all can go follow Kid. He's a 250,000 strong. He's a 250,000 strong on IG. Lit. Kid's been doing it for a number of years, so y'all can go follow him right here. Oh, damn, is Kid smoking? Ah, man, cold as hell in upstate New York. Yeah, it's cold as hell in Connecticut too, man. No lie. And there's not really anywhere you can go to get out of the cold, to be 100% real with you. There's not anywhere you could really go to get out of the cold unless you're going to go to Florida or unless you're going to go to California. But as I was saying, I was kind of brushing over the topics we're going to talk about with Kid tonight. We're actually going to talk about the time that Kid got arrested right in front of 50 Cent. I mean, this guy, he's with 50 Cent. They're walking into the, I'm going to let him explain it, but he got arrested right in front of 50 Cent. He dropped some other crazy news on me right when we was, you know what I mean? What up? We got the 860 in the building. We're going to talk about J Hood, 60,000, all of that, all the money up in question. We're going to talk about Kid being on Rikers. That's right. Apparently he was on Rikers. I'm going to have to get the info on that. This is something I've never asked Kid in interview format. Got to ask Kid about Styles P and Math Hoffa. Styles P made a statement about the Math Hoffa show, you guys, and the world was turned upside down. I shit you not. The world was turned upside down. J Hood's YouTube page did like 300,000 views in a day. You know what I mean? It was electric when Styles P responded to that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've interviewed J Hood multiple times. You know what I mean? Shout out to Hartford's in the building. Hartford, Connecticut. Damn, it's raining and cold in Cali right now. Yeah, man, I say that because, I venture off to places like Virginia, Myrtle Beach, shit like that. But even just driving off to these spots, which are like 5, 6, 700 miles away, you're not going to get to the warm weather, is all I'm saying. Kid, just let me know when you're good. Give me the thumbs up if you're still just chilling. Yeah, so I interviewed him a few times, definitely. You know what I mean? I interviewed him a few times for sure. Actually, our interviews went on World Star, This Is 50, all them shits. Hold on, I don't know. Was I not supposed to have Kid is in the green room. I don't know if Kid had any non-disclosures out there about not being able to smoke on camera. You know what I mean? Like even Drizzy had to duck behind Chubbs when he had to hit the cush up. So my bad about that, Kid. But everybody share this video one time. Actually, that's another topic. Kid. Should I say Nut the Kid? Worked with Drake, Lil Wayne. We're going to talk about that. Something I never talked about before with Kid. Like I said, we're going to talk about Miss Officer. I don't think I've ever addressed that topic with him as well. And we're going to be talking about Babyface. That's right. We're going to be talking about Babyface. Damn, I got quite a few questions here, so I hope everybody is intrigued about this interview tonight. Of course, we're going to address Kid actually being on the XXL cover. And I'm not talking about the freshman list. We've already talked about that. I don't think we're going to address that tonight. We may. Actually, yeah, we are because he got arrested at the performance for it. But we're going to be talking about how G Unit was actually on the XXL cover and Kid was a part of that. So that was a very big moment, you know what I mean? Being on a magazine cover. Yeah, it looks like I got a Gilly the Kid topic in there. We got some Tony Yayo topic in here. And then, like I said, I have a bunch of rapid fire questions where we're just like, I've got a bunch of different questions. If you can give me a little bit of detail on each of them, that would be great. If they're quick answers, it is what it is. We're going to be talking about Soulja Slim. That's right. Rest in peace to Soulja Slim. Kid has a new music video out called In My City. So y'all can go check that out as well. Just give it a quick YouTube search, Kid In My City. So we're going to be talking about Soulja Slim. You know what I'm saying? I think Kid had told me he had a record with Benny the Butcher as well. So I wanted to ask him about that the last time we linked up. So I'm going to definitely throw that question out there tonight. And I got to ask him the question Jim Jones asked the world, just to give everybody a little bit of an idea of what we're going to be talking about. And Kid said that he actually really messed with Jim Jones the last time we did an interview because they had a record together and shit. People remember, man. We're going to be talking about YSL, Young Thug, G Unit being quote unquote out of pocket. Lot to talk about tonight on the show. Make sure y'all share this video one time. Kid's probably about ready to join us. Looks like he's brought something extra out tonight for the show.
It's still me. What's down with you, Mike?
What's happening, Kid?
What's good? Yeah, I'm Happy New Year's. Your day, Happy New Year's to everybody. Hope y'all doing good. You know what I'm saying? And enjoying the year for real. What's popping with you though, bro? Yo.
Shit, my bad. Can you just pull it back so you can get in the frame a little bit better?
Hold up. Because I'm trying to, I'm trying to get this set up for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Right again.
Yes, sir. You know, Rider Gang is in the building tonight.
For real, for real.
Man, happy New Year, kid. I really appreciate you coming back on the channel for a live podcast, man.
Yeah, man, you know I rock with you, Mike, bro. So it's like, whenever I get a chance or whenever you wanna just talk about anything, you feel me? You know I'm rocking with you, bro. For real. You know you been fucking with me, you hear me? Gotta keep it 100. You did, you know my slogan, man, 100 and that. You know what I mean?
For real, man. I know how to support. I know how to show support when support is shown to me. You know what I mean? When you're at the top of the levels, when you put me on to multiple things, brought me out to the District 50 offices and all that shit. But we are doing this for the people who might not know, giving them a refresher. We gain new fans and new audience every day. Hip hop is one of the biggest genres out there, and they're coming in, and people are literally coming in the culture trying to learn. They're trying to learn hip hop music and culture. Back in the day, I remember I went to Best Buy and I bought all the old shit before I started listening to the new shit coming out. You
Bro, that's what's up. That's what's up. For real. Like I think like for me, even though like I didn't heard so many albums that's so what I mean, so old, it's like what you even doing listening to that, you know? Um like when I got started really getting into music, bro, it was like like I fell all the way deep in it, bro, and I just wanted to listen to everything, and I just started paying more attention to what my uncle and them listening to, you know what I'm saying? What my mom's and them listening to, you starting to pay more attention to it because you getting into music. So now, you starting to like all that stuff for real, and, to see how it's just like evolving and everything, how it's going right now. Like, you know, I feel like we need more substance, you know what I'm saying? For real, like that's how I feel. I feel like we need more substance, you know what I mean? For real.
we don't have the magazines anymore. We have this. We got to put this content out for them.
Yeah, but that's the thing though, like the internet is not writing your music for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, the internet is not actually, you know, you feel me? Like stopping you from doing whatever you gotta do, you know what I mean? For real, for real. So, but at the same time, but it's the greatest tool in the world because it's fast, it's handy. You know what I mean? That just like now we could do an interview like how we doing it right now. I'm at the comfort of my home chilling. You inside chilling. You feel me? For real. Like shit amazing.
And it's like 50 different source or double XL magazine articles.
Yeah, yeah. But I think like certain magazines, I feel like they still could do their magazines because it's so popular, and that's the thing, like people used to that certain brand as a magazine. You feel me? For real, for real. For real, especially double XL. For real. Shout out to double XL, man. For real, they really be rocking with me. Shout out to double XL. Shout out to Miss Vanessa.
You've got a lot going on right now, man. New videos, new podcasts, new movies. Shout out to your son as well. What's your main focus right now, kid?
Um, my main focus right now, man, is putting out this street fame. You know what I mean? And my new project that I'm gonna be releasing this year. Cause I want to make sure the rollout is nice. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I have all my videos done. I want to make sure just everything is in line. So once I start driving that and putting all that out and this and that, and working that, you feel me? I could be working on the next thing. I'm gonna be dropping right after that. So I'm just it's 2023, man. You know what I mean? Like it's time to get to it for real. It's time to do it. And my city is out right now. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Soulja Slim. Y'all go check out the video on my YouTube channel. You could listen to the song on any streaming platform. You heard? Facto.
I want to kind of take you back, when you would get, or even to this day and age, well, when you would get an artist CD, what do you do with it? When you were in position to bring it to a Young Money or a G Unit, what would you usually do with the CD?
I listen to it. It depends. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause at the end of the day, it's like most of the time, like people that'll give me a CD and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like it be people I know like out the neighborhood and shit like that. You feel me? Cause it's like I already know they dope or whatever. You know what I mean? For real. And when like other people, like random people, like if I'm in the mall or something. And when they come, like I even buy a nigga CD, you know what I'm saying? Because I see them hustling, bro. Like I was that nigga before, for real. You know what I'm saying? Just out here like trying to sell my CDs and you know what I mean? Like for real. So I definitely respect the grind, bro, and I definitely give a nigga a chance. You know what I'm saying? Whether you giving me a CD or even just stopping like, yo, you okay? Let me spit something for you right fast. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna sit there and listen to you for real. For real. So I think it's still great to do that because it leaves more of an impression on the people. For real, for real. When you actually hand in hand with them CDs and shit, like for real, it's fire.
Yep. So you actually brought someone's CD. You actually brought someone's C one time to Wayne or 50, or you know what I mean?
Not actually like they CD.
Totally.
You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't show niggas they music. You know
Pull
what I mean?
studio.
Yeah, it's the internet era. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. Yo, where's the thumb drive, man?
Yeah. Oh,
CD.
you know what I mean? For real. Nah, like it don't be like that. Like with me, like as far as like just giving them your CD, blah blah blah. Like you know what I'm saying? I go to them and tell them about you. You know what I mean? And from there, you feel me? That's what the internet for. They gonna pull you up on the internet. You know what I mean? For at that point, my job is done. You feel me? Now that's up to them to listen to you and on do what you gotta do for real.
So, kid, somebody sent me something from TMZ, and I went and I looked at it, and it was some crazy stuff when the police booked you and took you to Rikers. What happened?
Yo, shit, we pulled up for the show. We pulled up for the show. They were waiting on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit. That's all. You hear me? They arrested me and shit. The only thing, like, I was mad. I was just mad because, like, they could have waited till at least, like, after I performed, you heard me? Got off stage, you know what I'm saying? So, it deal for the double XL concert they had out there at, I think it was BB King's, I want to say, but, yeah, man, motherfucker. Yeah, that was crazy. Like they really just was chilling. Like they like chilling on the side like they was regular fans or something. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like I'm just chilling. Right the clothes looking jump out. The motherfucker said, hey, come here. Don't run. Don't run. That was they told me, don't run, don't run. I'm like, it look like I'm about to run. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real. At first I thought they were playing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Mad rappers get arrested right in New York City on some BS, too.
Yeah, New York, like they be on one out there. For real.
Oh,
For real.
so 50 made a video, said he was coming to get you from jail. Um, can you
Yeah.
explain that to me? Like how that whole thing went down? How long were you actually there?
I stood in there for like probably like about 3 weeks, something like that. About 2, 3 weeks up there. It wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing long. Cause see what they was holding me up there because like I had to get extradited to New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So, like they was holding me. It was kind of like, they holding me until New Orleans could come and get me. You feel me? Now the thing is, I know my city, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know niggas lazy as a motherfucker there, but they gonna take their time. You know what I mean? So, that's kind of like, how I actually like got out of the little situation up there, you feel me? They let me go long as I had to fucking make a deal with the lawyers and shit that I'ma fly. You know what I'm saying? When I fly back, I turn myself straight in. You know what I'm saying? I had to turn myself straight in like soon as I made it back to New Orleans. So and that's another thing too, like when you get released like from jail up there, out there, like you really walk straight out the courtroom. Like you don't gotta go back to like a process and get processed and wait and all that. Like you walk straight out. Like that shit fucked me all the way up. For real, yeah. Like when they just let me go, and I'm just, it's just like, all right, cause I'm ready. I'm thinking I gotta go back to the back. You know what I'm saying? They gotta do release form shit, all that. I'm like, God damn, like, the lawyer was like, all right, come on, like, it pulling me to the door. I'm scared. I ain't even gonna lie to you, cause I'm like, man, I ain't used to seeing nothing like that. You feel me? I know you can't do no shit like that in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So when they just tell it, like leading me out the door, I'm just like, damn. I'm like, damn, that's it. Like I'm just out. I'm like that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, like that's fire. I ain't gonna front. Like, for real. That's how, for real. I would rather, you know what I'm saying, do shit like that. Like you gone. You ain't gotta waste no time. All right. You hear me? Well paid, everything good. Shit. Let me go.
Now, I was under the impression that they had came and got you for $100,000 bail. Was there still a hold on you or something?
Nah. Nah. Like I said, like they had to extradite me like from New Orleans to New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? And like we paid that shit because the bail never was the issue. You know what I'm saying? It was just more than just trying to see what was really going on. You know what I mean? But shit lightweight, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, wasn't nothing major like that. You know what I mean? But damn, you feel me?
So, how was it being on Rikers? When you went in there, did people know who you were from New York City? Were people like, that's Kid, he's a rapper? Or what was going on? Were people hating extra? Anyone throw you any
Nah,
soups?
nah, it was love though. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? For real, yeah. Like when I went in out, you know, a couple people, you know what I'm saying, knew who I was and shit, this and that. You know what I mean? For real. The shit was in the paper and shit. You feel me? For real, yeah, the shit was in the paper and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like in their little newspaper and shit. You know what I'm saying? So niggas already knew. You feel me? When I came in there or whatever. But for the most part, it was just what I'm saying, like like cool niggas. You know what I mean? Cool niggas was in there. You feel me? Like shit, niggas just was chilling. Yeah, I'm saying for real,
Yeah.
for real. Like they're chilling like me. For one, you date. I ain't from up there, none of that. So you feel me? I still come through. You know what I'm saying? Going to the rec room, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Still holler at niggas. Whoa, what's up? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I mean? But fuck, it was cool. Like it wasn't. It wasn't nothing crazy. You feel me? For real.
You run into any rappers up there? Known rappers?
Uh-uh. I look. I heard when I got up there, nigga told me a story like the nigga Bobby Schmurder. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause where I was, he just left from over there. You know what I'm saying? Like where they had me at, they said he was there. You hear me? He was setting mattresses and shit on fire and shit, just wilding. You hear me? For real. I was like, damn, nigga crazy. Gangster. For real.
You could half of your face is kind of cut off from the camera.
Oh,
Yeah, cool, cool.
Slime. Oh, man. I'm saying for sure.
So, kid, how did you feel about Math Hoffa's response to Styles P? Did you get to see that after he
Oh,
had?
it was like I seen it, but I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really like watching it that and the depth of it and stuff. Like, I feel like sometimes, you know, a lot of stuff just be getting taken the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, I feel like this, right? Like, with these interviews and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really like get mad at the person that's doing the interview. You feel me? Like the person that's doing the interview, like that's their job. It's their job to ask you questions. It's their job to, you know what I'm saying? You know, to actually like, just talk and just, you know what I'm saying, and let you speak your mind or whatever and shit like that. You feel me? So, I felt like, man, like it, what I mean? Like the problem shouldn't have been on some Styles P and man. You know what I'm saying? Like that shouldn't have never happened. You know what I mean? Like that ain't had to happen. You feel me? On that side, but however him and J Hood feel, like that's what I'm saying. You did like them, like they are personal. You know what I mean? So it's like like their issue is deeper. You feel me? For real. You know what I mean? But you can't get mad at mad dude. You know what I mean? The niggas just be doing their job there. For real.
This isn't the first time this happened on Math Hoffa's show. Do you think Tony Yayo overreacted during his Math Hoffa interview?
Um, see, you gotta be around Yayo, dog. You know what I mean? It's like he was like the internet, like a lot of people just so fucking sensitive and he's so like, you know, like looking for the drama type shit, whatever, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? To not even understand, like it might it might seem like that because that's how people gonna, when a few people say it, people just gonna run with that. But if you really knew like how Yayo is, bro, like that's how he is every day. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, like all the time, when I'm around him, you feel me? Like he like that. You know what I'm saying? That for like that's how he talk. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how he talk. You feel me? For real. He just one of the people like gonna make sure he get his point across. Like, you know what I mean? For real. And that's what I mean by a lot of shit just get taken the wrong way. You feel me? But they don't. But the thing is this: don't be like that, right?
My
You know,
bad.
like for real. Like you gotta notice this, right? You notice like shit don't never be beefing and all that shit while the interview going on. Like you notice, like it'll never be that. Why? Because after that shit, it be certain people like in the comments and all that shit there. You know what I'm saying? And niggas be letting that shit get to their head. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? For real, you even like they let that shit, get to them. And it's like, it don't even be that. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, it don't even be that. You know what I mean? Like, for a lot of people are getting your comments and say, oh, he said this about you. Oh, he said this. Oh, he's saying this. Oh, he said this. You know what I mean? And that shit just turned into something. You feel me? Because nigga rather, before nigga like actually call you man a man and holler at you and this and that, da da da. You feel me? No, you're dead. They gonna do it like this. You know what I mean? Like straight to the internet and shit. So it should be bad, man. For real, man. like YB say, man, it did stop the violence. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Tony Yayo seemed to be really bothered when he was being asked about the game over and over, you know? He
Oh, well, yeah, man, that's like, you gotta understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, once you, all right, you probably ask me about a certain situation already, right? And it's like and like you could feel if I want to talk about it, if I don't want to talk about it, about the shit, about my response. You know what I mean? When you ask me, whatever question you asked me the first time about my response, you feel me? You gonna know you did like, oh, I don't really want to talk about that, you feel me? Come on, let's talk about it now. I'll let you know. You feel me?
That's
And it's like, once you show like, man, I ain't trying to talk about that. You know what I mean? And you keep, and you keep bringing it up. It's just like I ain't on some I'm beefing with you, whoop 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 type shit. It's just damn nigga, why you keep asking me about this nigga? You feel me? Like I don't want to talk about the nigga you did. Don't keep asking me about the nigga. You know what I mean? Like that's how it was, and it wasn't on. And I feel like it wasn't on no like he barking at mad. You know what I'm saying? That's just how he is, bro. That's how he talk, bro. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he hyper do it, especially like, when y'all in a full blown conversation about some shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's how he is, man. So, you can't look at shit one way at the end of the day, man. That's yeah.
that was that was a dope answer to that. You know, next I want to get into Mrs. Officer, man. I don't think we have ever talked about Mrs. Officer.
I think like that because it ain't too much to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's on. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. It's still being played on the radio and shit today. You
Yeah,
did. Shout out to Wayne. You hear me for real? You did. For trusting in the boy's skill. You hear me? Let me get on that bitch for real. You hear me? Like,
fat Miss Officer, smash hit.
classic joint, bro.
So I got to ask you the question. It's why did you never end up appearing in the music video?
Because man, Ron, when he shot the video, like I ain't know he shot the video. You know what I mean? For real. Like I told this story a couple times, but you know what I'm saying? Like around the time when he was shooting the video, you know what I mean? Like when the song was out and shit like that. Nigga trying to, nigga still, doing whatever. So we're in Atlanta. A hurricane that hit the city in Atlanta. You know what I mean? A lot of my people, you feel me? They come out there to, you know what I'm saying? Because, they putting their trust in me. You know what I'm saying? To make sure shit cool, you know what I mean? So we out there, and it's just like, damn, man. You know what I mean? Like my whole mind frame trying to get my people right. And I'm going to say, man, what's so crazy about this shit I'm about to tell y'all, bro? It's like, this kind of like how shit was with me, bro. Like I was just, and this is how I actually got my own publishing and like owned my own, and how I own my own publishing right now to this day and still getting paid from that song to this day. You feel me? Within this same story right here, bro. So look, we all out there. We in Atlanta. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm alright, but I'm not straight. You feel me? To take care of everybody because it was day. Like I couldn't take care of everybody. So I'm like, fuck, shit. I'm like, shit. Man, I don't really want them niggas to go to wildin'. You know what I'm saying? Cause that, like, coming from where we from, sometimes, when you go somewhere new, first thing you doing is you looking at everybody as a lick. You know what I'm saying? And for real, like, that's not how it is. You think it's like, fuck, I don't know them niggas. Niggas won't go with they move. So I'm like, man, nah, man. You know, I'm calming niggas down and shit, cause you know I feel like, well, you know, if all us in Atlanta, it's a sign. You know what I mean? But so I'm like, man, shit, I need to get some more cash. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I get some more cash? Rest in peace, Fifth Ward Weeby. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
of course.
A New Orleans legend. Fifth Ward Weeby, bro. Fifth Ward Weeby and Misdemeanor from Partners in Crime. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas, like, I don't, I don't know how we ended up having this conversation, having a certain conversation or whatever. But during that time, these niggas just called, like, you know, I think we was on the phone, or I ran into them or whatever. But either way, them niggas, they was telling me about the publishing shit. So they like, yeah, man, you know, the song's spinning, going crazy on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got your publishing that got it right. So I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And no, you feel me? Now see, I told a nigga yeah, but I actually didn't at the time. Like I didn't. I said yeah because I didn't want me, you know, it did the team look bad. You hear me? So you know, I was like yeah, whatever. You know, and they was like, oh, all right, well, you know, I do my publishing with this person, such and such. Um, Travis, you know what I'm saying? Travis McFedrick. You did. Shout out to Travis, man. For real, yeah, he even got a nigga some money. Um, Travis McFedrick, man, he introduced me to that dude, bro. And we did he had got me an advance. You know what I'm saying? It was like 70,000. 70,000, yeah. That was say, bro, that was my first rap check.
That's crazy.
That was my first rap check, dog. Like real talk.
Crazy rap check right there, man.
Yeah, that was my first rap check. And what I did, boom, I'm making sure, boom, I'm getting everybody, you know what I'm saying, back home. You feel me, boom? So I ends up going back to New Orleans too, you know what I'm saying, with them and shit. You feel me? Because I'm like, man, look, you know, hurricane just hit, boom, 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 boom. I just came into the little bread, you know what I'm saying? I need to go back home. I need to get my mama some money, you feel me? So she could do, you know what I mean, what she need to do, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I could pay my little brother and them bond and get them out jail right fast. You feel me? Like it was, you know, just a lot of shit I want to do. So I'm out there, you know what I mean? And I get a call. I get a call, and nigga like, yo, man, you know, like, what's up, bro? I'm like, what's up? And they like, man, where you at? I'm like, I'm in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know, like y'all know I'm in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm about to go to New Orleans. You know what I mean? So you know, like for niggas, like man, they about to shoot. They gonna be shooting a video, whatever, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? And I guess it was, you know what I mean? You know, I won't say that it was this miscommunication or something. Like you feel me? But hey. You know, like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? For real, you hear me? Like, you know, like I'm still, you know, I'm grateful to even be on that motherfucker. You dig? I'm a part of that history. You know what I mean? For real. You know that man more than anything. For real.
So, after Lil Wayne dropped Comfortable with Babyface, were you tight? Not for nothing, you have a dope verse on Miss Officer. The first few bars were wavy. I know you guys are in here, rolling your eyes like Mikey T. You know what I mean? Really? Well, everyone rolling your eyes. You bitches were singing Mrs. Officer. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
For real. You know what's crazy? 2 Chains was supposed to be on there. For real. For real. That shit, thank God though.
On that third verse, instead of you, it was actually supposed to be 2 Chains.
Uh huh.
But your shit was just too raw. They kept it.
Shout out Tit, man. Uh-huh.
Yep. Yep. They had a really dope relationship. Were you around for that when they did the work with Player Circle?
Fucking right.
Can you
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about that? I remember 2 Chainz, Titty Boy, you know what I mean, popped up onto the scene with Player Circle, and everybody was like, "Yo, this dude right here paid Lil Wayne in cash." That's what everybody was saying.
Nah, but that was, like, man, Tay used to be around every day. Like every day, you know what I mean? For real, he was down there like part of the, you know, part of the team, for real. Like well, I'm gonna say whenever we in Atlanta, you feel me? Whenever we in Atlanta, yeah, we gonna see him every day. You feel me? Like he gonna come through every day. And, of course, him, just being around, you know what I mean? You get cool and we just studio rats. So, we gonna always have songs, doing songs together. You gonna always be doing that, this and that. You feel me? But, like, when they made, well, that song, the ice, my throat so ice cold. You know what I'm saying? That duffel bag boy.
Yeah, if I don't do nothing, I'm a ball.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was the number one, came up with the hook for that motherfucker. For real, bro. For real.
Why was it because if you guys didn't do nothing else, if you guys didn't sell no more records, you guys were still gonna ball? Is that what that? It's like that's kind of what that sounds. If I don't do nothing, I'm a ball. That's what it is.
Basically.
Yeah, Lil Wayne, y'all was on some real shit back then when you guys took over the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, shit. It still is, man, for real, nigga just gotta, you know, you gotta step back sometimes and see, what's going on here. That's all. For real, for real. Street fame coming soon.
So let me see here, man.
Like, huh?
So I heard you say that you and Lil Wayne would have had to have a conversation face to face after this. After everything that happened, how long was it before the two of you got to speak face to face?
Um, probably, shit, probably like about 2 years after that. Yeah, probably like 2, 3 years after that.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy. 2 to 3 years after that. Was it literally at the time when you had started working with G Unit and got your next successful venture to the point where you'd spoke
Um,
again?
nah, nah, nah.
Yeah, the time frame might be a little bit off there.
Nah, it ain't off or nothing. You feel me? But nah, like it was just more, like it's mutual people. You know what I'm saying? That's around him. You feel me? That be around me. You feel me? So it's like, he'll be just, send word down like, yo, man, tell him to holler at me, what I mean, man, tell that nigga I say, what's up, blah, blah, blah. You feel me? So, it be more just shit like that, you know what I'm saying, than actual talking. You feel me? And then, and one day, I was talking to Mac, you know what I'm saying? Cause like a lot of like I still talk to a lot. I still talk to everybody, like you feel me? I was talking to Mac, and he was with Mac or whatever. You know what I mean? Like we spoke to each other. Yeah, what's up, nigga? Da, 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 da. You know what I mean? For real. That's why I like even like after that, like after having them kind of conversations, and like for I think it was probably like like another 6 months, like after we actually talked and shit, probably like another 6 months after that. That when I got with Fifth, and that's why he was, what I'm saying, like he was happy for a nigga, you know what I mean? He was tweeting the shit and you know what I mean? Yeah, you dig?
Jumping on records,
Huh?
jumping on records.
Yeah, but the thing is this, like. man, this nigga, you feel it, so, bro, man, this nigga got so many songs together, bro. You know what I mean? Like he got them motherfuckers in his hard drive and shit, but you know what I'm saying? For real, man. He got a million songs together for real, for real.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation right there that goes into that 80,000 or 70,000 that you made off of the Miss Officer joint. You know what I mean? Another conversation that I'm sure we will have one day as we dig further into it. Pretty dope, man, that, shedding layers of the story there, kid, getting your first major hip hop check right there. Um, and we got to go into working with Drake. Can you tell me about recording Stunt Hard with Drake and Lil Wayne?
Yeah. Oh, it's not hard. And like the other, like all those joints, bro. Real talk, bro. Like that nigga Drake, like it was his songs. Like he came, like with that for real. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck here, man. For real, like when that nigga said, I had hit records on my demo. That nigga wasn't lying. You know what I mean? For real, that nigga wasn't lying. Like his demo had that fucking I want this shit forever, man. Ever, man. It had that on there. It had a lot of that shit, you know what I'm saying? The Stunt Hard, damn, what the other joint? Uh, it was another joint too, but like that shit was his songs already, like, and when Wayne heard it, it was just more old shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we gonna jump on this. You feel me? Like we gonna jump on this, we gonna jump on this, or whatever. And shit, we just got it in for real. Like some verses he had changed, and shit like that. Shit, those experiences, man. For
Yeah, man, I got to ask you, what was it like? What do you remember about Drake first coming around?
well, he was, you know what I'm saying? He was regular, man. He was chill, you know what I mean? For real. And then, like I said, like that nigga was fucking like professional, you know what I mean? For real, And then opposed to us, like I'm gonna just say, like he was more like aware. You feel me? Like he was more aware as far as like how to actually like manipulate the situation. Cause see, he had that boy came with a team. You know what I mean? You gotta respect that, bro. For real.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, when I had the opportunity to meet Drake, he introduced himself to me. We were all standing by Rick Ross, me and a couple others, and he actually came up to all of us before saying what up to Ross. He's like, "What's up, gentlemen?" Came over and shook each one of our hands. So that's the memory I have of actually meeting Drake for the first time. So did you strike up a conversation with Drake, or was he kind of
Yeah,
like,
yeah, bro. Like our our Young Money life, bro, was 24/7 in the studio. Either we 24/7 in the studio, you know what I mean? Either we in the studio or we got like a concert or something. You feel me? We ain't got no, and even when we got concerts, you know what I mean? We got the studio on a tour bus. You feel me? So we on a tour bus getting in it. You know what I mean? For real, you hear me making songs all day. Like the shit was crazy. Like the shit was crazy for real, for real. So like we spent a whole lot of time together like during those days, and then like years later, like when I was all with the union and shit. Yeah, I mean, like I got shot out all that extra shit and shit. I saw the nigga in Sweden. You heard me? We in Sweden, nigga.
"Oh, word"?
Yeah, we was in Sweden. I seen him in Sweden and shit. And he's just like, oh shit. You know what I mean? We had running in and shit with each other and shit. You know what I mean? For real, like, Drake, he's still the same nigga, man. For he just richer. Yeah, that's all. He's still the same dude, that I met. You feel me? So
Yeah, on quoting Drake lines on your record, on Drake's record that has you on it, he says, "Who do you look up to when you're better than your idol?" You know what I mean? How did you find out you were going to be on the record, or was it like you said, like we're just jumping on this shit?
Oh man, cause see, bro, like Wayne, it was more like like I said, you hear me, like dude, like you know, he knew like I'm a stand up to the plate. You feel me? Like for real. So like all those songs, he'll do his verse, and then just be like, nuts, you got a verse for it, and then nut, get on this one. And you feel me? For real, yeah, for real. You did. Hey, Chris.
Man, you know how many rappers Drake does songs with, Kid? Not a lot, you know what I mean? You're actually really lucky. Yo, Kid, do you ever just walk around and stunt sometimes like, "Yo, I'm on a song with Drake." You know, can you do that? You got bragging rights with that one, Kid, to be real with you.
Yeah, that ain't my pedigree though. You know what I'm saying? I don't do the bread thing. Shit, I could walk around saying all day saying I got songs with 50 Cent, songs with Wayne. You know what I mean? Like songs with Kevin Gates and August. I'm on August Alsina shit. You know what I mean? For real, like all dope shit though. You know what I mean? For real, for real. And then I'm just a nigga that they be scared of.
Yeah, man. I got to ask, how come you're so humble, you know? How come you don't talk your shit like the other rappers?
I don't know, man. Like you know, I really, I'm pretty sure everybody came from nothing. You feel me? But I think everybody got their own version of coming from nothing. You feel me? I came from a life that will fucking humble you. You know what I mean? So I know like to stay humble. You feel me? For real.
Yeah, man. In the rap industry, being humble, do you view that as an advantage or a disadvantage? The reason I ask is, there are rappers who are humble but don't get their just due.
Yeah, of course. You know what I mean? Like it's it's too many of them, bro. It's too many rappers that ain't getting it just due. You know what I mean? That's humble. You know what I mean? It's niggas that's trying to be cocky too. That what I'm saying? Nobody give a fuck about like that and shit. So they did, but just being humble, man. It just comes with the type of person you are. You know what I mean? For real. Like just cause you humble, like that don't mean like this nigga soft or shit like that. You know what I mean? So for real, nigga I just be chilling, bro. Like one thing I know, like I'm just I'm human, just like you. For real.
Kid, I want to ask you about the Styles P situation with Jay Hood. What did you make about Styles P stepping up so quickly to deny that Jay Hood was a D Block co-founder?
Like I said, like you know they know each other. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, bro. And you know, by J Hood just speaking on a lock situation, you know what I mean? You looking at it like, man, like I know you. You know what I mean? Like, what you doing or whatever. Like, and and that's all it is, man. I think he look at it like like if you catch your little brother, you know what I'm saying, talking shit about you or something. You know what I mean? Like, that's your little brother. You feel me? Like, you gonna set him straight. You feel me? But you don't wanna, you know, for real. Like that's how I look at it, man. Like them niggas was all in the same group, so they got some kind of love for each other. You feel me? So, just having differences is having differences. For real, for real.
I kind of got to ask you, man, what do you think of J Hood going to 50 Cent and telling him that he's going to Ja Rule Sheik Luch?
No, bro.
It's just kind of a difference.
like, like you gotta think, man. Like, you know, I guess if because if he felt like that, he felt like that. He must have felt, he must. He feel like, or he know for a fact like he got some shit that he probably can say that I expose some shit. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Like, maybe that's what he meant. Like, I don't know, but like that shit. You know, that's how he felt at the time. Shit, you can't. Like if you feel on top of the world, man, you gonna say a lot of shit. You feel me? And 98% of that shit you mean to say it. Like you feel me? Like that's how you feel. That's what he. That's how you felt. Hey, what's power to you? For real, for real. But like 50 said, the other hard niggas that come from Yonkers. For real, man. Like I'm probably one of the biggest, Locks fan. For real, you did. Like I used to listen to the nigga J Hood freestyles and shit too. Like, with them niggas. You feel me? For real, for real. That's why I was just like, like when you see shit like that and all that going on, like, man, damn, man, like, cause for some reason, man, I just want to see a lot of positive energy, bro. For real. I want to say like for real, bro. Like I'm gonna tell you something, dog. When like look at that Nas and 21 situation, you feel me? Like this, bro. Like when 21 said what he said or whatever, man, that shit was all over, like everywhere. You feel shit was spread everywhere.
Yep.
So they soon, huh?
Yep. Facts.
Yeah, that shit was spread everywhere. Soon as they clicked up, spoke like men, ended up doing a nice, great song.
Yeah,
To
they do a song.
You know what I'm saying? You don't hear that shit nowhere now. Like like nobody was talking about this song.
The
Nobody.
fraction as big. Yeah, and it's crazy because it's Nas and 21 Savage coming together.
Exactly, bro. Like that shit showed me something, bro. That shit showed me like what the fuck? Like these people really want us to crash out. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, come on, man. Like what I say, man, keep that shit cordial. And especially if like it's somebody you feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Man, I know you, man. You did without the fame, without the, you know, everything. You feel me? I know you do. Like, we ain't about to do none of that internet shit. You feel me? For real. Unless we talk about this shit first. You know what I mean? For real. Like, don't, hey, shit. To each his own. Shit.
Facts. There was just a big shit storm over what happened on Math Hoffa's podcast when Jay Hood was talking about the $60,000. You know what I mean? Styles P felt compelled to respond to that. You know what I mean? I know you being a part of labels and shit, and like Styles P said, did you ever see an invoice for anything, for the clothes, the sneakers? Sometimes artists really don't take the factor in of how much is being done for them.
Yeah, man. Like, man, look, I feel like this. If you in a situation, bro, that's greater than the situation you already in, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like before you met them, what was you doing? You know what I mean? For real, like it be certain things like that, like you gotta ask yourself sometimes. You feel me? It's like, man, look, I know if it wasn't for home and them, you dig, I wouldn't. Nobody know who I am. Nobody. You feel me? Like I really know what's up with me. You feel me? So you gotta just, like kind of just humble yourself, you dig, and wait your time. You know what I'm saying? Like your time gonna come. You feel me? Like everything, like he said. I think like everybody learning this shit as it go. You feel me? Shit, you gotta You gotta grow, man. Stick with your team. Whatever.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Wait in your time. I mean, I could kind of put you in that predicament, kid, because this seems to be a part of J Hood's beef. If you were on G Unit and you were on G Unit and they told you, "Yo, kid, you got to sit this one out. Young Buck's album is coming first. The interest is there. The straight out of Cashville shit he has, it's buzzing. Let Young Buck shine first, kid. You're not really going off like that. Let this Buck the World come out. They're going to come out after your album. Would you be a team player, even if you felt
Yeah.
inside?
Yeah.
Like people
You
want
fucking
kid.
right. Look, let me tell you something, bro. Like this what niggas gotta understand, bro. Like this shit is bigger than your ego. This shit is bigger than your feelings. You know what I'm saying? For real, you hear me? This shit is about making sure everybody eat. So if this person shit, you know what I'm saying? You know it's better than your shit. You gotta you gotta respect that, bro. You know what I mean? And a lot of niggas don't be respecting that or whatever. But if you know this shit here is what's popping. You feel me? Like, yeah, man, like, see, we're gonna go with that because we all gonna be along for the ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all gonna go on this tour. We all gonna, you know what I'm saying? For real, we all are on that album. You know what I'm saying? Being heard. Like, for real, man. Like, you gotta be a team player, bro. Like, that's the only way you can win. That's the only way you can win, man. You can't feel no kind of way. You know what I mean? For real, like. For real.
You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be real with you, kid. You know what I mean? You look like the kind of dude that spends 60K on white tees and Air Force Ones. You know what I mean? You don't really strike
Ah,
me as the person who goes on a podcast and really, you know what I mean, would be like, "Yo, 50 Cent owes me 60,000." You know what I mean? Honestly, if I heard you saying that, I'd be like, "Why would kid be talking about 60,000? His goal should have been to make 60 million with 50 Cent." Just being real.
yeah, yeah, for real, bro. Like I'm not, never was that type of nigga, bro. You know what I mean? For real, bro. Like, dude gave me an opportunity, bro. That's all I could ever ask for. You know what I mean? For real, bro. Like that's certain shit is worth more than money, man. Like, you know what I mean? And that's what's wrong with people, bro. Like all the morals is gone. You feel nobody got any morals no more, bro. Nobody standing on principles about nothing no more. Like, so, people don't understand it. You know what I mean? For real, you hear me? Like, you gotta be grateful for the opportunity. You know what I mean? Be grateful for the knowledge that you picked up along the way. If you did, you know what I'm saying? I hope you was, smart enough to catch on to a lot of shit. You feel me? And shit. And you roll the punches for real. Like shit. Keep that shit moving. You gotta keep that shit moving.
So, yo, kid, you were featured on the double XL cover. Outside of being on the freshman list, you were actually on the cover with G Unit. Can you tell me about getting on that cover and what getting on the magazine did for you?
Oh man, that shit did a lot. Cause look, let me tell you something. At the time when the magazines was coming out, you know what I'm saying? I got three of my partners, you know what I'm saying, locked up, you hear me? And they locked up at the same time in the same prison with my dad. You feel me? So when them magazines was coming out, you feel me? My home and them and shit was getting the magazine, giving the shit to my dad, all kind of shit, like for real, you hear me? For real, bro. Like I used to go see my dad and see all them niggas at the same time. I mean, like my real partners, like who I'll be with every day. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like crazy shit. Like for real. Yeah. So like the magazines was nice because I'm taking the pictures and just knowing I'm on the cover. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that, like that's how I was thinking. I'm like, I know my daddy about to get this my daddy about to get this magazine, and You know what I mean? For real, yeah. Man. Like that's all I think about, like for real. And man, you know, like that's all it is to talk about, man. For real, bro. Like you'll never know how much that kind of shit like make people day, bro. You feel me? For real. Like, you don't know how much that type of shit make people day, you feel me? That's locked up to see one of their people getting to it. You know what I mean? To see one of these people shining, you feel me? One of the most popular magazines, you feel me, in the world. You know, man, this nigga on the cover of that bitch. It did, nigga, man, that's a little nut, nigga. You hear me? From the block. That nigga on there, man. That nigga the crazy. That's how niggas looked at, that's how people looked at it, you heard me? For real.
So tell me, kid, did 50 Cent make sure you were on the G Unit cover even though you weren't technically signed?
Yeah, yeah, man. Look, that's what I'm saying, right? It's shit like that, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's why I never, it never hear me complaining about no, you know, like oh he oh what the fuck, man? Hell nah, man, nigga, fuck. If that nigga gave me some, that nigga gave me some game, bro. It did. I made money with do. You know what I mean? Like what can I ask for, bro? For real. You know what I mean? For real, from a person like that, bro. Like how what more can you you know what I mean? Shit, man. Man, for real, bro. Then at the same time, man, we grown men. You feel we grown men, man. You can't play the blame game. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. For real. Yeah.
Do you think that 50 Cent put you on the double XL cover to maybe make other labels turn their head and begin to take interest, possibly create a bidding war?
Uh-uh. Nah, man. It was more of a just, like doing a genie thing, like we working on those projects and shit together. You feel me? The what was the first one? The
The beauty,
was it Beauty?
the beauty, and then the beast.
Yeah, the Beauty of Independence. Yeah.
Yeah, the beauty of independence. The beast is G Unit. You know what I mean? Solid idea for sure. Solid idea for sure.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, we was working on that shit, man. We was just gearing up. You did for real, and like shout out to Fifth, cause he definitely had to put me a part of the actual G Unit. You did group, you know what I mean? For real, like he ain't had to do that shit. You feel me? For real, but he did, straight up.
What was there ever something like that he gave you to like really signify that you were G Unit or something? Everybody gets tattoos, actually. Do you got the G Unit tattoo, kid?
Yeah, I got a G Unit tattoo.
Oh, okay. It's
Yeah,
not just on your hand or something. It's something you could quickly show us.
yeah. I think it's like up here somewhere. I'm dog, man. You probably can't even see that shit.
That's what's up, man. You always got to get the G Unit tattoo. That's what's up, man.
But it was just more about shit. Ooh, man, I'm rocking with dude for real. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Then, he got me, flying all overseas, all this and that. You know what I'm saying? I'm fresh out the hospital after getting shot up. You feel me? Like I'm living a whole nother life. You know what I'm saying? Within a matter of days. Like, you get what I'm saying? For real, you did think about that, bro. Like, waking up in the hospital bed. You got shit bag on. You got, you know what I'm saying? All kind of shit. You feel me? Your mind on some whole other shit. Like your mind on some other shit. You feel me? And boom, you get a call from a nigga like 50 Cent, nigga. They did telling you, yeah, man, as soon as you get out the hospital, you did come see me, blah blah blah, because he was filming the movie in New Orleans. He's like, yeah, man, when you get out of the hospital, come see me, blah blah blah. Because I was like, all right, they letting me go tomorrow, like they were letting me out the next day. I get out. I go to the hotel, and nigga just was like, that nigga played the song. He played that damn man, what's the name of the song with me? It's me, Shorty Low, and Yayo. Haters, haters. He played the haters joint for me. You know what I mean? He played the haters for me. Now mind you, like I'm telling you, I'm fresh out of the hospital. I'm barely walking. Yeah, I got staples, all kind of shit in me. I'm fucked up, like you know what I'm saying. So, we in the in the hotel room and shit. This nigga, he play the haters. So I'm listening. So he like, yeah, you fuck with that? I'm like, yeah, fucking right. You know what I mean? He was like, shit, you want to get on that? I'm like, yeah, fuck, ain't like I'm about to tell you no. You know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga, what? Get on whatever, nigga. So, you know, man, he like, all right, bet. What you about to do? I'm like, well, shit, I'll probably go fucking give me some fucking rest. Like, go some shit. He was like, man, look, I'm gonna book you a flight, whatever, this and that, blah blah blah. Now, mind, look, it's 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 like 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? 12 o'clock in the evening, around that time we talk. About 3 o'clock, you did. We flying to Atlanta. We flew to Atlanta. We got to Atlanta. And taking them from the water to Atlanta, like a good like hour flight. You know what I mean? But when we get to Atlanta, I did my verse. It did. We went to Jazzy Face Studio. I knocked my verse out so fast. You know what I'm saying? To it. That nigga was like, damn. Yeah, I mean, shit. We about to start. We about to get the video together. Yeah, for real, he was like, we about to get the video together. Yeah, we just shot the video for that bit the next day. For real, yeah, man. I'm just coming out the hospital, bro. Like that's why like when you see my parts, you know what I'm saying. I'm mostly sitting down. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm mostly sitting down and shit for real. 'Cause that shit was wild as shit. Then for real, then this nigga, we on like the tour bus or whatever. And then that we had out there for MTV interview while we was shooting that video. MTV people and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could Google that shit, man. This nigga made me show my shit, man. You know what I'm saying? On camera and shit. I'm like, man, damn. Good thing I always kept my shit clean and shit. For real.
Yep. Yep. Everybody will remember that shit. Can you recollect any moments with Shorty Low, man? Rest in peace, Shorty Low, who gave me an interview when I came out to the A. Actually had me to his grandmother's house in the A. You know what I mean? Dope ass dude right there.
Man, Shorty Low, bro.
R.I.P.
Yeah, he was a real nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Shorty Low. He was a real nigga, bro. For real, like him coming fuck with Fifth and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's how I actually, met him, you know what I mean? Like through that. And by me being in Atlanta so much, you feel me? Like, I used to like hit him, you feel? Because I'll see him like having some shit going on, you feel me? Whether it's a little performance in there, walk through, whatever he got going on, you feel me? If I see him on the fly, I hit him up like, look, man, I'm coming through. You feel me? And I come through there, you did be all love and shit. You know what I mean? For real, he always showed me love, and from what I seen, he showed everybody love. You know what I mean? So, R.I.P. Shorty Low.
So, all right, I'm going somewhere else here. This is a hypothetical. Gilly the Kid dissed Lil Wayne, after being around Cash Money. 1 second. Getting a little bit of static. Oh, kid's like, where is he going with this?
Nah, I know what you're talking about. Fuck, the world didn't see that.
Yeah.
Like that, like it ain't. You know what I mean? For real, yeah. But
But
I fucks with Gilly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And you know, if I go with tone too, you know what I mean? Like ain't no like, oh man, this and that going on and shit. Nah, man, for real. Yeah, like for real. No, but I don't think it's nothing serious. Like that shit ain't serious, man. For real.
How do you think it would have played out differently if Gilly remained loyal to Cash Money? You know what I mean?
What you mean by like, remain loyal
If
to
he was
that?
like, if he said, "So what? It is what it is. I gave Wayne a few songs. Cash Money for life."
Well, that'll be how he feel. Like, like I'm saying, I'm, how that supposed to like affect me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You
if he
you were
just say
there.
that, like, I don't know what to say. Like, that's what he said. That's how he felt. You know what I'm saying? You do for real. Like sometimes, like it's cool, like to just look at shit from a whole different aspect, man. For real, man. So you gotta let people be them, bro. You can't expect them to be what you want them to be. You know what I mean?
Do you got the Gilly the Kid story that you never told anybody yet, or has it all pretty much been told?
I, I don't know shit. You know what I mean? For I rock with dude, he did shit. For real, I know him and Wallow. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I told that story or whatever, but it did like some of my little partner, you know what I mean? Jermaine, you feel me? When he got killed or whatever, you know. Uh, I made the little post, you know what I'm saying? The little rest in peace post, all that shit, you know what I mean? And, them niggas said that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this the kind of niggas dude them is, bro. For real, bro. Like, the niggas said that shit, the niggas said the post and shit. He did. Then call me, you know what I mean? Give me a call. I had the phone, you did, on they, you know what I mean? Like, bailing me back up, you feel me? For real, you hear me? For
That was
real.
Wallow?
For real, man, Wallow, just like, man, just telling me nothing but like positive shit. You feel me? Making me realize what a nigga, you know, just how you blessed out here. You feel me? For real, yeah. Don't trick yourself off no streets. Uh, for real.
So, I had a couple fast questions I wanted to throw at you. Were you looking for a phone charger or something, bro?
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering if your shit was running low or something.
Uh-uh.
All right, let me do a quick little test. We sound good. We sound good. All right, Gucci. All right, so I had a couple quick questions I wanted to throw at you. You can elaborate on these questions if you want. You can elaborate all that you want. You know what I mean? If you got more to say about some of the stuff than others, cool. If you don't really have anything to say, you could say yes or no. I don't know. You know what I mean? Whatever, really. But I just had a few questions that I wanted to throw at you.
All right. What to do?
All right. Kid, do you agree that French Montana was already lit before he got with Puff Daddy?
Yeah, yeah. He was doing this thing. He was doing this thing. Like he wasn't like where he at now, but you feel me? Like you knew who French Montana was. You feel me? Like you know who he was. Like that's the type of shit that got him the situation with Diddy. You feel me?
Let me let you get situated before we get into this, just so we don't ruin our gold.
What's the goal?
The gold is you answering these questions, my friend.
Let's
You know what I
get
mean?
it. Let's get it.
If you need a second so you can get back to your setup, you know what I mean? We can just chill for a second.
All right.
We can just chill for a second. Talk about talk about the music, talk you can just, you know what I mean, talk about whatever the hell you want to talk about until you get situated.
So,
Someone said Max B got French Montana lit.
yeah, man.
It was the
You
duo.
gotta think, man. You know, homie was grinding, bro. For real, and that's what I'm saying. See, shit like that, you gotta respect, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dude was a cameraman, selling DVDs out the trunk. You know what I'm saying? To rapping and you feel me? All kind of shit for real, bro. Like and that's the thing. Like man, you gotta salute niggas that came from the bottom with this shit, man. For real, it did because it's like you see them on top now. You know what I'm saying? For real, yeah. But y'all forgetting about them dudes really grind for that shit. For real, for real. Yeah,
Facts. Yeah, that's true. Did, did you mess with Max B?
yeah, yeah, man. I used to listen to the wave here. Yeah.
Facts. Everybody share this video. Everybody that's watching this, share this video. Everybody follow Kid Kid right now on social media. Make sure you subscribe to Kid Kid's YouTube channel as well. New music videos, new content, new movies. We're gonna talk about it all still, but right now we're doing some quick questions. All right, Kid Kid, do you agree that 50 Cent made Young Buck a superstar?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Shit. You did like that's you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit. He made me one.
Kid Kid, do you agree that 50 Cent could have made Olivia a superstar and Olivia was the next Ashanti?
Mm, yeah. I think she was a superstar too, you know what I mean? Like, Olivia was on. You feel me? She probably wasn't like, as big as this and that, but she was on. Yeah, like, fuck. Shit, she was on to where we talking about her right now. Yeah.
Well, Kid, do you know the reason that Olivia got kicked out of G Unit? What'd she do?
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I ain't I never I never really thought about that. For real, like I never done about that. What she do?
You never, well, you never ran into her at any candy shop reunion performances?
No,
Damn, never. You never met Olivia?
no.
Mm. All right, moving on. What did Olivia do? We begged the question, but anyways, Olivia's gonna be responding to you, Kid.
Ha.
Olivia will be responding to Kid.
Yeah. This I want to know. I want to know now. Yeah, I'm saying I mean that's something you don't think about,
Kid, do you think Nas can make a better album than Illmatic?
Mm, I ain't gonna lie. He he probably can. All he gotta do is just go back in story mode. You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do, bro. Like for real, like nah, it's the truth. That King Disease 3, bro, that shit classic. No cap. That shit classic. For real. That shit classic. Illmatic was dope. Man, it was dope. For real.
Okay. Do you think Jay-Z can ever make a better album than Reasonable Doubt?
Nah, nah. Cause he ain't, he ain't talking about the same, stuff then. You feel me? That he was talking about during Reasonable Doubt time. You know, during Reasonable Doubt, he was, what I mean? He was, on some, some street hustle shit. You feel me? Now he grown, which is respectable. You feel me? Like he don't have to, rap about all that type of shit. You know what I mean? Fuck, he grown with billions. You did like he ain't in that circle no more. So you feel me? For real, like that nigga done elevated. Like he, you feel me? So that's what's gonna always make reasonable doubt. For real, for real. Like with Nas, like a lot of people love the Illmatic. You know what I'm saying? But I love the It Was Written. Like the It Was Written album is my Illmatic for Nas. You know what I mean? For real. Like that's my little favorite album.
All right. Next up. Next up. And we
Mm,
got a couple people agreeing with you in the chat as well. Everybody go ahead, share this video one time. Make sure you follow Kid Kid, all forms of social media. Kid, do you think 50 Cent can make a better album than Get Rich or Die Trying?
mm. I think the nigga, if we put some of them fucking songs out that that I heard, you know what I mean? Like if that nigga put some of them fucking songs out, that shit, it'll give the, get rich or not, it'll give it a run for his money. For real, for real. For real. That nigga got like, I know it's a solid like 7, 8 songs, right? Like I ain't see this nigga put the shit out yet. You know what I mean? But that nigga got these like 7, 8 songs, bro. Like them shits go so hard, bro. Like it bring you back to that time. You know what I mean? For real, like that shit bring back to that time. I don't know what he waiting on. I don't know what he waiting on, bro. I really don't. I don't know what he waiting on. He need to drop that shit.
Do you think it's unfair that fans always expect them, to have better albums than their debut, and when they don't, they always say, and
Well, yeah, of course, bro. Like, like you want to hear your favorite guy. You know what I'm saying? Like getting better, getting. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, you want to hear them fucking. You know what I'm saying? Getting better and shit. Like and growing for real, cause you growing with them. You feel me? Over the years, you know what I'm saying? They driving these albums. You feel me? You growing with them. You heard? So shit. You want to see them, of course, like sounding better.
yep.
You know?
And then we get some examples that come out like, say, Shine, you know what I mean? He does 10 years in jail. And then, you just don't have the same connection with the artist because you haven't spent the last 10 years hearing all their new releases. And then Shine comes out 10 years later. His voice sounds different. So you haven't really been, you know what I mean, conditioned to hear the voice changing over the years. I think that's something that, has to do with it.
Nah, I feel like it's a big difference from when he first dropped to when he come home. You feel me? When he came home, he ain't have Puff Daddy behind his music. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't have a big machine and you feel me? And shit like that. You feel me? To pump that shit all the way to the public, so you could, even know what's going on. So like without that, you hear me? Like everything gonna always sound bad. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we were talking about that record that you did with Drake, You know what I mean? To all the shit and the hunger I hear in your bars on that record. I still technically heard that hunger on both the Beauty and the Beast. You know what I'm saying? Heard that same hunger, but anyways, that's just you know what I mean, something I wanted to say to you.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate that, man. For real, bro. For real shit. And that's what I do, bro. Every day, bro. I work on keeping that same fucking hunger. You know what I'm saying? For real. Until that shit, until I'm coasting. You know what I'm saying? For real. until, until I'm coasting.
Favorite favorite era of hip hop?
Mm, Probably like the fucking 2003s and fours and fives. And, you know what I'm saying? Probably like shit. I guess like around that time.
Yeah. You
But
know,
that's when niggas was, you know what I'm saying? Like it was raw. Like they couldn't give a fuck. You could have guns and a camera. You could fuck. You know what I'm saying?
yep, shit was crazy on the internet. It was crazy on the internet, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about BMF. BMF, the new series just started, I believe, January 6th.
Oh, it started.
Yes, January 6th, I believe
Oh man, I'm going
started,
watching.
if I'm not mistaken, the date.
I'm glad you said something. I didn't even know that, bro.
Yep, I guess we're starting off with Southwest T and his driving company. I believe he had started to set up that driving company in the first one, right? Or
Mm-mm.
no? Was it an idea of his father's in the first one, in the first season? I could have sworn the idea of a driving company had come up in the BMF first season.
A driving company.
Yeah, and Big Meats kind of played it off like, yo, that's some sucker shit.
Now you're gonna make me go back and watch that.
Yeah,
I
we
I
might
had
as
to go.
well.
I'm gonna have to go back and
We might
rewatch
as
the
well.
first season.
That shit was really good.
Yeah, I know. I watched the first season.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, I know. Why I'm about to. As soon as I get over here with you here, I'm going to put that motherfucker on.
Yeah. That shit was just so compelling back to back. I wonder how it's going to be on the second viewing. But you know, kid, I was watching BMF, and you know, I was really hoping they would give you a role in BMF. But which character
Mhm.
could you have played in BMF?
I don't know, bro. Like, hell, man, shit. I was just shit, just get in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it
B
come,
Mickey?
but I don't know. You know what I mean? Shit, I could have, probably played any little role or whatever. Shit, for real, whatever they would have needed a nigga for. Facts.
Probably besides Pastor Swift, right? That one for Snoop Dogg.
Hmm.
Probably besides Pastor, you know, Pastor Swift. Any role besides Snoop's role.
Man, you gotta respect this Snoop. Yeah, I'm saying for real, bro. Like you cannot, you did like look at Snoop, bro, without like bad ass nigga Snoop. You feel me? For
Yep.
real, boy. That nigga doing everything. For real, but I saw Snoop wrestling. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I
Corona
said, man,
commercials.
I said, bro, I said that nigga is getting to it, bro. Niggas don't understand, you know what I mean? For real. For real. That nigga getting to it, boy.
You know, what do you think about 50 Cent's transition from music to movies?
Shit. That's him evolving, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Let him evolving, bro. That's all, man. Shit, that's a new calling, bro. And you know what I mean? It's a way to express yourself in different ways. For real, for real. But shout out to him for doing shows about actual events. You know what I mean?
Right. And before we jump into the new music video that you've got in my city, he actually 50 has a new show, TV series, Hip Hop Homicides. What do you think about that?
Um, I ain't, I ain't watch it yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like like we done lived through all the fucking homicides. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to just sit back and watch a show about the same information I already know. You know what I mean? You know?
Well, people do binge First 48. You know what I mean? They'll just be sitting around all day binging First 48. So I mean, 50's getting in where he
Oh
fits in.
yeah, oh yeah, for
You know what I mean? They love that true crime shit, man.
hmm but that's the thing. Those are crimes that you would have never known about unless you watched that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like that's hood crimes. You know what I mean? That's just
Facts.
like that's just like because they got all kind of like documentaries on Tupac, on Biggie, on you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You feel me for real? Like I don't like watching that shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't like watching this shit. Like I don't know why. Like
No, I feel you. I feel you. You know what I mean?
oh, yeah, I don't like watching it. Like, yeah, but other than that, like the nigga a fucking genius. You know what I mean? Like shit, fuck, he in the networking industry. Like you feel me? But at this point, for real, that nigga make anything happen. For real.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, like 50, 50's not starting it off in a cliche way either. You know what I mean? He's not just starting off with all of them things that you've already seen. You know, he's actually trying to take an approach, getting some new material out there. So I want to talk about Soulja Slim.
hmm
I noticed the RIP Soulja Slim on your new video in my city. Who is Soulja Slim to you, kid?
So the Slim is like he our Tupac. He our New Orleans Tupac. You know what I mean? For real. You know, he was a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? And he was talking this shit. You feel me on that mic? So like I really like looked up to dude. For real, for real. Like that song is an actual like remake of his song. The he got a song it's called I Want It. I want it, you got it. You feel me? I want it, you got it. Let me get that out your nigga, so drop it. I can't stop it, ain't no stopping it. But anyway, you know, um, my guy, my in-house producer Rob G's, we was able to, what I mean, redo that motherfucker. I'm like, yeah, for real, yeah, man. The cut up for him. For real, for real.
Is Soulja Slim to New Orleans what Mac Dre was to the Bay, or is that kind of is that not a is that a bad comparison for those who aren't?
Nah, 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 bro. Whatever associates, like a legend, you know what I'm saying, in each city, all that shit going, you know what I'm saying, gonna relate with Slim, bro. For real, bro. Like he was a legend. That's just like, bro, like he from uptown, bro. I'm from downtown. You know what I'm saying? For real, you did. Like I ain't never, and that's what I'm saying. Like I never hung with Soulja Slim. I'm not like that for real. You hear me? Like that just was a nigga that he did. I seen though. You know what I'm saying? You could be somewhere like you dig in a spot. You hear me? And he coming through that bitch. You feel me? To me, that was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Because in my eyes, he was, a rap star. You feel me? So it's like, oh shit, the Soulja Slim. Then at the same time, I'm looking at it like, damn, you hear me? He a real nigga, you did, cause he out here. You know what I'm saying? Like he out here, damn, and then for real, cause you gotta, and that motivated, like, like that shit motivated niggas like me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, man, he a real nigga, and I see him doing this shit. You feel me? Like I want to do this shit too, for real, for real, for real. Shout out to Slim, man.
So, wanted to ask you about a couple different areas of hip hop, couple different areas of hip hop that you might be interested in, or styles of hip hop.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, do you listen to other regions? Do you mess with the Bay? If so, which artists from the Bay did you used to listen to, or do you currently listen
Yeah,
to?
yeah, I fuck with the Bay. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the Bay, man. They got this damn, bro. I don't know their name, bro, but you know what I mean. I always hit a song, man. But it's a couple artists out the Bay, man. For real. I like the R&B chick. What's her name? Her. You dig? She from out the Bay. You dig? I fuck with her shit tough too. Like um. What the but what I'm saying. Like people like E40 and they get too short and everything. Like they don't count.
Sweetie,
You know what I mean? It's like
there,
it's like they don't count. You feel me? Because it's like you listen to them regardless. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
For
Yeah,
real. So it's like damn. Like it's like I
sure.
don't need. I don't. It's no need to say their name. You feel me? Like nigga, listen to them. But I'm trying to think of a home name. Can't. But yeah, man, I listen to people all over, bro. Like whatever new, whatever new come out. You know what I'm saying? I go and listen to it. I give it a listen to it, and I mean like I listen to like the whole album from start to finish. You feel me? So
Did
I
you
could
work with Little B from out there?
who
Did you ever work with Little B
who
from out there?
little B
Yeah, Little B.
little B from where?
He from the
From out
Bay.
where?
You know
No,
about Lil B,
no,
right?
no, nah, I don't know what that is.
Oh, he was that dude who was like the most independently major artist. Like this dude was freaking crazy back in the day.
Shit, shit, man. My
Yeah,
part was to that nigga, man. For real. Shit.
but yeah,
That's
man.
what's up.
I definitely appreciate you for tapping in tonight, kid. We had an epic interview. We'll have to get together for another joint pretty soon.
Yeah, man. We gonna get it in, man. I'm here whenever you need me, Mike.
2023, it's about to be a big year, bro. All right, geez. I'm gonna let you go though. I don't want to hold you up all night, man.
One, bro. Be up.
All right, geez. I'll talk to you soon. Guys, I really appreciate Kid for tapping in. You know what I mean? One of the dopest artists for, you know what I mean? Look at how long his run in the game has been. He has over a 25-year long run, I would have to say at this point, close to a 25-year long run for Kid. I'm glad we got out that Soulja Slim question at the end because it's important that you guys tap in with Kid's new music. His new song is called In My City. Y'all can go check that out on his YouTube page. Want y'all to make sure you follow Kid. Obviously, I got out about 30 or more questions tonight. So we had a dope episode. I'll be sure to cut that all up for y'all for anybody who didn't make it into the live interview tonight. I just didn't want to hold him up because, obviously he was staying. He was staying, you know what I mean, to show love to the channel. But in all honesty, we can hold a little bit for the future. You know what I mean? Because we have all year. It's 2023, you guys. And I'm very excited to put out all types of new content for y'all. I pride myself on doing the best interviews. So just to let you know, I have some of the dopest interviews coming up this year. I got some of the biggest interviews coming up. Never mind this year, this week. I got some of the best interviews coming up this week. I got one of the rising drill rappers out of Brooklyn coming on the channel. I've got one of the Harlem legends coming on the channel. But I'm going to do some open questions. I'm going to do some open questions if anybody has any. You can follow me in the description. Everybody that follows me on the gram, I will follow back. That's right. If you follow me on Instagram tonight, you guys, I will follow you back ASAP. So whoever wants to follow back, make sure you go follow me right now. And if Kid right now, he's logged off. So if you follow him, he might just follow you back too, if y'all flood his shit. Manuel says, do you think everybody can send in their questions right now if they have anything they want to ask? Do you think you will have 50 Cent interview? Yeah, when I get to the level that I'm going to, I will have a 50 Cent interview. That's why you see when I have Kid on here, I know and I'm always thinking of future questions I could ask him. Obviously, I have what I'm going to say written down. If anybody's like, oh, is Mikey T reading from a script? Yes. Yes, I script out my shows 100%. If you're not scripting out your shows and have what you want written down, man, it's all about getting your message out. It's all about getting the content out there, you guys. So when I actually get where I'm going in this game, I will have a 50 Cent interview, 100%. I mean, the man was about to give me an interview before already, and just, you know what I mean, when I went out to go see him in Connecticut. So he was about to do it too, just because he saw the raw, emotion in my eyes, the way that I wanted it, the way that I guys, I live and breathe this shit. Like I've traveled, like when Kid was on here, I drove to New York to go link up with Kid. You know what I mean? But guys, it's not every artist that you link with. It's not every artist that you link with that's going to just have the major opportunity. You know what I mean? Like Kid invited me out to the G Unit offices and shit like that to do the interview. And you know what I mean? Not every interview is like that. A lot of them are going to be on, you know what I mean? Like I interviewed Ron Browse on the stoop where he made, the Ether beat. You know what I mean? Like where he met Big L. You know what I'm saying? Like not every interview you're gonna be meeting an artist who has a new chain, like an MMG chain, like I just signed with Maybach Music. But sometimes you run into those dope joints, man. And this game is about loyalty. And I always show loyalty to the people that come on my channel. Why? Because it's what they're showing you by coming on the channel and taking time out of their lives to actually answer questions. You know what I mean? I asked Kid an array of questions tonight. You know what I mean? Some of the stuff we didn't get to, you know what I mean? But we can wait as things develop. You know what I mean? We can wait as things develop. And, there's just going to be a lot more for the future. There's going to be a lot more shit in the future. I can promise you guys that. But yeah, I'm about to jump up out of here, you guys. I appreciate y'all for tapping in on the live podcast tonight. I'm going to throw it up one more time. Follow Kid on the gram if you're not already. Not following Kid, follow him right now. Again, if you want to follow me, you can follow me on my platform as well. Instagram, Mikey T _ the movie star. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe right now so you never miss the live interviews that I'm doing. Like I said, I got a bunch of live interviews that I'm going to be doing this week and a whole bunch of pre-recorded material to put out for y'all as well. Like I said, little gems from this interview too. And yeah, so that'll do it for tonight, man. It's Mikey T, the movie star. Let's make sure everything's Gucci here on this end as far as everything recording is going. Make sure the podcast is right for the end, and we are out. Mikey T, the movie star podcast is over, guys. All right. Good shit. We're out of here. Now I can go roll up some of this weed. Good shit.